What's up, Shib Army? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about it, okay? And what I want to talk about is the fact that a analyst out there in the crypto market believes that Shiba Inu will surge 100%, almost reaching a 404 mark here on the charts. We'll talk about that price action as well as the narrative going on right now that the Shiba Inu community appreciating all the developers for the first time in a long time for getting SHIB to a utility token. So we're going to be talking about a lot of Shiba Inu news. We'll get into the ecosystem as well as the charts, and then we'll get you guys on your way. Okay, but before we do so, make sure you guys all like, comment, and subscribe down below. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't done so, that is where you need to join us here on the platform. Completely free to subscribe. Just click that link down below and let's talk some crypto, okay? But before we get down into it, guys, please remember, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence with what we're talking about here on the channel. This is something where these are just my views and opinions and how I feel about my crypto, not to be confused with financial advice, okay? But before we get into it, please, if you haven't done so, check out my link down below. If you do any leverage trading, make sure you check out Margex. This is where you can register and claim up to $10,000 in bonuses, discounted trading fees, as well as exploring the copy trading leaderboard, where you can just basically mimic every one of the past results and plays that the traders on that leaderboard are having success with, especially when Bitcoin is pressing 69,000. And this is one where the market's going to be run. So if you guys are trading with leverage, use my link down below and sign up with Margex today, okay? Well, one more thing about that is there is no KYC, and volatile trading lies within leverage trading. So make sure you guys are all equipped to know exactly what to do. And if you aren't sure, obviously this is something where it is a very risky proposition. So make sure you guys all are aware and do your due diligence before trading with any leverage, and that Margex is right for you in your location. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. The big news here is the Shiba Inu team reporting that developers have transformed SHIB to a utility token. So this is coming out to recognize SHIB, and this is where @SHIB token says, let's show appreciation for our Shiba developers. Now, do you agree with this? Do you kind of agree with the narrative that you want to show some appreciation? A lot of people out there would kind of do the opposite. They would kind of say some harsh words against the SHIB developers, especially with the kind of issue that we've had with SHIBARIUM launching, getting off the ground, and then some of the key projects within the ecosystem that have kind of tried to take them away from being a meme coin and into a utility token, just like what we're seeing down below. That's everything that's going on with the SHIB ecosystem in SHIBARIUM. We have having Shiba Swap come to fruition, as well as with the Web3 game Shiba Eternity, and then obviously the ecosystem mobile game agent Shiboshi. So if you do believe in the metaverse and also the things that are going down with the SHIB name service, there's a lot of developing things within the ecosystem, but this is where the community has thanked the top devs, right? Kusama and Call Dara, after the call, where we've taken the opportunity in the comment section to thank the developers, okay? I personally don't agree with that because of the overall harsh market conditions that we've been trading in. It's something where it's kind of outside of the SHIB team's hands to get to kind of where they're going to and fulfill that narrative of being the #1 meme coin and getting back to levels that we were at in 2021 with everything that's going on with burning, so on and so forth. But for me, guys, this is plain and simple. All that's for nothing, right? For us as traders, as investors, as holders, and SHIB Army, everybody just wants to see SHIB return to the promised land, getting back up to those price levels that we were at when we were trading, almost more than double from where we're at right now. Okay, so we got to get back up almost 150% from where we were at right now to even consider giving thanks personally, because I think that they've dropped the ball in a lot of areas, but a lot of it has been out of their hands, and more so the broader market. So the biggest thing is, since we've launched in 2020, this is where we've, really went down that wolf paper and getting into the ways that SHIB has become more of a utility token. And that's kind of where now we see Shiba Swap and SHIBARIUM become fully operational. And a lot of that does go to the developers. So shout out to them continuing to work behind the scenes. It's just something where a lot of the promises have been a little bit tardy, and we have not seen the results in terms of the price action that we all dreamt about when we first got into SHIB. Okay, so that's kind of where we are in terms of giving thanks. Back into the top analysts expecting a 100% gain for SHIB up to that 403,852 mark. That's the biggest thing that we want to talk about. MMBT or MMB trader, or MMBT trader, I should say, talking about that SHIB has a lot more uptrend to go down. We've seen kind of the uptick. We had a great last month, last 30 days, but now we're expecting a 100% surge into levels that we last seen in March. Now, Bitcoin hitting 69,000 on Friday before having some resistance and selling off. SHIB has surged a lot, okay, and that's kind of where we look at the two top meme coins up there, SHIB and Doge, both having success, but that's kind of where Shiba Inu, 8.18% over the last week, despite seeing Bitcoin's surging market dominance. That's a good thing to see. Whenever SHIB's going up and Bitcoin's dominance is high, that's a very, very good outlook, okay? Now, why are we talking about 100% surge? Well, this is kind of where we've gotten up above that 4011 support line, and we have maintained that through August and September and getting out of that demand zone where we want to see SHIB eventually, hopefully, get back up into the threes when we talk about it in terms of the price action. So with 75% up from that original entry price for MMBT Trader, that's kind of where he's insisting that SHIB still has room to run and even more momentum to go off of. So that's kind of the big storyline. That's kind of the big narrative here behind this video that I'm making in this article. However, there is a lot of conflicting price speculation within SHIB because within this analysis, that's kind of where you look into the trend above that 40216 mark, that if we do kind of have this level fall off and we get to that 40195 and we do get rejected at the 216, that's when you look for that demand zone to really kind of change, and then obviously we can see a little bit more resistance. But that's kind of where we've already kind of surged past that resistance zone, 11% since the time that it's done that, and now as we push up into the twos, that's kind of where if we break out from there, SHIB will remain bullish, and we do think that we will get back up to the 403 mark if we do get past these September highs of the 216 level. So the biggest number to watch is that 40216. That's kind of what we have to break through and establish a new floor if we want to see any more bullish momentum, and then obviously have this price prediction for MMBT Trader come to fruition, where we do see over 100% gains for SHIB. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. As I said earlier, if you haven't done so, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Also, please consider joining us on Marjax, Start Trading on Leverage. Links down below if you want to get signed up with there. But I leave you guys with that. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.